Oh, hey there. Relax. I stabilize the footage in a moment. Now, how is it? Is it stable? Anyways, we gotta talk. Now, recently I scrolled through my comments section and I think it's useful to tell you what you can expect from my channel in 2 months when I'm on the Camino de Santiago, starting May 7th. And what you cannot expect. Pretty cold. I got tears in my eyes. Now, some of you didn't like the blurriness of the background. Some of you did. But yeah, it's the first time that I have a full frame camera with a fast lens. And I kind of like the background separation. But I understand when you're on the Camino, you want to see something, the beauty of the nature. But it's easy to fix. Moment. This should be better. Now before we were on Tony 2.8, now we're on Tony 11. Should be enough background. Now I started this channel mainly because I wanted to take my Camino buddies who wanted to walk together with me in 2021 with me, because I was the only one who could do that. All the others had to stay at home due to Corona. And should be kind of a life experience, meaning filming myself while walking and uploading every evening. It never was and never will be my intention to shoot beautiful cinematic Camino movies. There's thousands of them on YouTube. We don't need another one. Whereas there's a creator called Efren Gonzalez, some of you might know, shooting awesome cinematic videos. He walked the Camino several times and with huge camera gear, drone shots. Amazing. I love that very much. And I think 2 years ago, I had a conversation with him and we talked a little, we wrote a little, and I said, if you want, go to my channel, see what I'm doing. And he did, and he said, no, that's not for me. I prefer high quality shots with color grading, perfect audio, drone shots, B-roll. Yeah, it's okay. That's a complete different approach for a different audience. Doesn't mean that his videos are bad or boring or mine are better. No, they're different. That's it. Now, like on my last 2 Caminos, I will shoot clips while walking. When I'm back at the albergue, upload the clips to my smartphone, render it, upload it to YouTube in 2 languages. Now, what I want to do different this time, I want to shoot more with people and the Camino life, the albergues, stuff like that. But it's a little tricky since I do in 2 languages. So if I'll talk to people in English, you'll find it in my English videos. If I'm talking in German, you'll find it in my German videos. because translating a conversation is not feasible. That's no fun. And as always, there's always guys who don't like what I'm doing, who don't like my videos, who don't like the quality of my videos. That's okay. But whenever I check their channels, they don't have any content at all. It's so easy to criticize other people without showing that they can do better. I don't get it. You know, I don't know everything. I don't know anything. And I like to learn new stuff. Well, that's not helpful. And then sometimes even the entitlement. Oh, I don't like it. You have to do this, you have to do that. Talk about this topic, talk about that topic. Buddy, it's not my responsibility to entertain you. There is a nice English proverb that I really love. If you don't pay me, feed me, or freak me, don't tell me what to do. I'm not a professional full-time YouTuber. I'm a normal dude with a normal full-time job, normal life, normal problems. All I do here on YouTube is just a hobby for me. I don't owe you anything, not even entertainment. Now, another thing is, I talk a lot. And many times, I don't think about what I'm talking about. I have no script, no nothing, just random thoughts. And there are days when I get up in the morning, I don't even remember my name. Know what I'm talking about. But I always remember what I said. There was a guy who wrote a comment under my video where I talked about safety on the Camino and where I talked about the case of Denise TM. And he said that I said that it was Denise's fault for being killed. And I should apologize publicly. Don't tell me what to do. I never said that. Don't ever try to twist my words. Do not try to interpret what I'm saying. Do not read between the lines. There is nothing. Take my words as they are or leave it. If you think I might have meant something different, that's a you problem, not mine. And I don't apologize for anything because I didn't say anything wrong. Whatever, when I'm on the Camino, you will get raw footage. The raw Camino. No beautiful scenery. Maybe. But by coincidence. Try to shoot some B-roll. And yeah, maybe some music in the background. But while I'm on the Camino, I only use royalty-free, copyright-free music from band sound. Once I'm back home, I will use more professional music by Motion Array. But when I'm walking the Camino, especially because I want to upload every day, I don't want to deal with all this copyright crap. Because even if you have a license. You get a copyright claim for every single track you use. And yeah, when you're at home, it's not big of a deal. Write an email or a message and they take the copyright claim off. But when I'm on the Camino, I don't want to deal with that. And one word or few words to traveling to Saint-Jean. Now, many of you said, oh, there's so many options. Oh, go by bus, go by plane to this airport or that airport, and then and this and that. It's all fine. I love that. It's not for me. And I tell you why. Now, I don't like going by train, train. Because the train from Cologne to Paris, 4 hours. Then from Paris to Bayonne, 4 hours. That is 8 hours sitting on my butt. And my butt starts hurting after 2 hours. It's no fun for me. But there's a reason why I don't go by plane. Now, it happened to me twice that I arrived at my destination without my luggage. Once was from Cardiff, Wales, to Amsterdam. No luggage at all. They kept it in Cardiff because they found a suspicious item in my bag that they later found out was a souvenir, kind of an obelisk made out of crystal. But anyway, I had no luggage. The second time was from, I think it was Bologna to Frankfurt. I arrived without my luggage. Was gone. They didn't know where it was. It's not big of a deal. So you can file for lost luggage, and later, 2 or 3 days later, they delivered my bags to my home. It was very comfy. I didn't have to carry them. But anyway, 2 or 3 days later. So when you're on your way back home, that's not big of an issue. Your luggage contains mostly dirty clothes, maybe some souvenirs. And you have a fixed address. You're at home now. You will be at home in 2 days or in 3 days because you live there. What do you do when you arrive at Biarritz without your backpack? First, you don't know when they will find your bag and when they will deliver. Could be in 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. When you're on a Camino, do you know exactly where you will be in 2 days or 3 days? And what do you do 3 days without your backpack? Of course, most likely it will not happen and everything's fine. But there's potential risk. Even because I experienced it before. Now, some might say, oh, I take my backpack as a board case. That's difficult. First of all, mostly will be too big or too heavy. Or you have to leave a lot of stuff at home. That's a potential risk. And what also can happen, that when you try to board, that they take away your bag because the flight is fully booked and they put it in the belly of the plane. So you didn't gain anything. I don't know. That's a risk I don't want to risk. And Ryanair. I took 2 flights with Ryanair. Or in fact, one flight with the Ryanair. The second flight I wanted to go from Ancona, Italy, to Olbia, Sardinia. It was the same flight like from Cologne to Biarritz. 2 planes a week. And yeah, the evening before, I got a message from Ryanair that my flight is cancelled. Thank you for choosing Ryanair. See you next time. That was a problem. Not only that I had to stay for another night, I also had to buy an expensive ticket the next day. And even if you can refund your money, that's stressful. That's why I go by train. I did it the last times before, do it now, never had any problems. Takes a little longer. I don't know if it's more expensive. The entire trip is about, I don't know, what did I say, between 170 and 180 euros, including accommodation. That's not bad. But the best of it, during the entire trip, I have 100% control of my backpack. I start with my backpack, and I arrive with my backpack. And on May 8, when I arrive at Saint-Jean, I start walking the Camino with my backpack. This being said, stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned. One Camino.